Welcome to Module 8 on our midterm exam. This video will be a little briefer than normal because I want to just focus on the midterm that is the center of this module. The midterm exam will cover the material from the first 6 chapters of our QuickBooks. And it will be in the form of true and false questions, multiple choice questions, and at the end, one list matching question. Before you take the quiz, I recommend that you study the following things. The first one is at the beginning of each chapter, there's a page that lists the chapter objectives. I recommend that you study each of these objectives and be sure that you're familiar with them. These chapter objectives describe the major emphasis of each chapter. In addition to this, I would recommend that you study the Develop Your Skills, DYS, exercises that you were supposed to have completed as you went through each chapter, because this is really where you learn how to do things. The last thing I recommend is that you again review the Apply Your Skills exercises at the end of each chapter, which were the basis for our homework. The exam will be a 2-hour timed exam, so you'll have up to 2 hours to complete the exam. And it will allow only one take. So you have every answer that you provide when you submit your exam, that is the answer. The exam will have a 2-hour time limit, and you will be able to go back and forth between the text and your homework and your notes and anything else you have, and the exam itself. At the end of the exam, you submit it, and you only have one take on the exam, so that will be the result of your exam. One of the key things that you have to consider when you take this exam is that you're going to want to move back and forth between the exam and the textbook, and then of course your other papers that can be laid out as you work. But the key thing is that you can't exit the exam to go look at the textbook, because when you exit the exam is over and you cannot redo it. What I provided is a practice quiz. It's a little simple few question quiz that will give you an idea, will give you something to practice on, and you should set up your computer system so that you can open this quiz and then move from it to the textbook and back and do the next question, the quiz, and so forth. The quiz is not graded, and you can take it up to 100 times. But the key thing is get the system so that you can have the exam open, which appears like a quiz, and then go to your ebook and look for information, and then come back and answer the question in the exam, and do this back and forth without ever exiting the exam. You may use the textbook, your notes, your past homeworks, past quizzes, any information that's available to you, you can use. At the end of the midterm, the last thing in the module is the typical discussion section, where I would like you to go in and comment on any particular thing that you found interesting or useful, or something that might help other students, or maybe some questions that you have. So I want you to go through that discussion and provide information. And as I said in the last one, I read all of your comments and I reply to those that require a reply. The last thing about the midterm that I want to tell you is that when you finish taking the midterm, you will not see the results of exam. The exam results with the correct and your incorrect answers will be provided and be available for the week following the due date of this module. So after the 16th, you will be able to go in, and I will have graded your exams. You'll see my comments, and you will be able to see the correct and incorrect answers. I wish you good luck, good studying, and good results. Thank you.